والله يدعو إلى دار السلام ويهدي من يشاء إلى صراط مستقيم.
Allah is my heart's speech, your mercy is what I beseech. Keep in my heart your remembrance, and in your deen allow me to advance. Help me in my quest, permit me to pass the ultimate test. Help me in my quest, permit me to pass the ultimate test.
To all our viewers tuning in today, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to Ask Huda. I'm your host, Fuad Muhammad. We welcome in today's show as well our dear and respected Islamic scholar, Dr. Muhammad Salah. Assalamu alaikum, Doctor, and welcome to Ask Huda.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you, Fuad. Jazakallahu khairan.
Just a quick reminder for our telephone numbers, 00-202-38555, 248 or 249, or you can send us an email at ask, that's ask@huda.tv. Doctor, our first question here is from Brother Muhammad from Sierra Leone, and he says, can someone make tawaf, which is circumambulation around the Kaaba, whilst the Imam is delivering the Friday sermon?
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillah. Wassalatu wassalamu ala nabiyyihi wa Mustafa, Sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa man walah, thumma amma ba'd. While the khatib is given or delivering the khutbah, whether that is in Mecca, or in the prophetic masjid, or any masjid on earth, everybody should sit down and listen attentively, due to the sound reference in which the Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, إِذَا قُلْتَ لِصَاحِبِكَ وَالْإِمَامُ يَخْطُبْ صِحْ فَقَدْ لَغَوْتَ. If you see somebody who's talking or playing, fidgeting his clothes, or doing anything that is distracting his own attention from the Friday sermon, so you try to calm him down or stop him by saying, be quiet, the Imam is talking. You yourself, your khutbah will be void. This is an intensive prohibition that you should not be talking at all during the khutbah. You should not be doing any unnecessary move whatsoever. And when somebody enters the masjid and the khatib is delivering the Friday sermon, is not supposed to greet the musallin or even say Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. The only one thing that is permissible while the khatib is giving the khutbah, if we assume that somebody came late, and I hope that he would only have to come late for a valid reason, or otherwise, there is a serious warning against that, because the Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, the angels stand by the door of the masjid to record the names of those who will come to attend the Friday khutbah and prayer, first, then second, then third, and so on. And once the Imam climbs the minbar and says Assalamu alaikum, then the angels would fold the records and would enter the masjid to attend the khutbah. So now, if somebody came late, he is permitted to pray Tahiyatul Masjid, or the greeting of the masjid, due to the sound hadith fi Sahih al-Imam Bukhari, and according to the more right view. 2 light rak'ahs and sit down. So, if the khatib is given the khutbah in Mecca, those who are performing tawaf should sit down and listen to the khutbah as well. This is the more right view, because there is another view which is adopted by Imam al-Shafi'i and also Ibn Taymiyyah, may Allah have mercy on him, in which he says that that while the person is performing tawaf, he is also listening to the khutbah, so there is no conflict of interest. But as I said, the more right view in this regard is, once the khatib says Assalamu alaikum, everybody, even those who are performing tawaf, sit down in your place and listen to the khutbah. Hada Allahu a'lam.
Jazakallah khair, Doctor. We have Sister Mona from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Assalamu alaikum, sister. You're live on Ask Huda. Questions, please.
Ask one question. I would like to know that if a man, husband pronounced divorce once, the wife is divorced, or he needs to tell 3 times. And if the husband says twice, is she divorced, or can she stay with the husband because she is not divorced because the husband did not pronounce it 3 times?
Okay, Jazakallah khair. Sister Mona there from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Also have Sister Saud from Oman. Assalamu alaikum, sister. You're live on Ask Huda.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I have got 3 questions today.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, the first question is someone who's fasting without praying. And I tend to tell her that if you're fasting without praying, it's just like you're starving yourself.
Okay.
She said, no, you can't say that because 5 pillars of Islam, it's obligatory. Praying, it's obligatory as well as fasting.
Okay.
So inshallah, if I'm fasting without praying, it is accepted by Allah. It's like an exam paper. If you're being given 5 questions and you have answered 4 and you didn't answer 1, it doesn't mean that the rest are voided.
Okay.
So please, I would like Sheikh to comment on that and to give me how can I answer her in this regard.
Okay.
And my second question is, a woman while praying, is it a must that she has to cover her feet, means like wearing the socks?
Okay.
Okay.
And the third question is, if a lady has got 2 sons, and the third child, he happens to like adopt a child, and she did second the child, a girl.
Okay.
Does that girl inherit?
She adopted the 3rd child, which is a girl.
A girl. Does that girl inherit?
Okay.
Is she allowed to inherit because due to cycling?
Got it.
Also, does those eldest brothers, do they become immediately the mahram?
Okay.
Can she travel with them everywhere?
Okay.
Alright.
Jazakallah khair, Sister Saud there from Oman. We also have Brother Muhammad from the UAE. Assalamu alaikum, brother. You're live on Ask Huda.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you, Sheikh?
Alhamdulillah. How are you, brother?
Fine, alhamdulillah. Sheikh, this is regarding putting money in Islamic bank. So all these years I had put my money in conventional bank, but I was not taking any interest. But recently I was listening to a lecture of a Sheikh regarding Islamic difference between Islamic and conventional banking, where he told that it is haram to put money in the conventional bank because it helps the non-Muslims.
Okay.
So my question is whether it is haram or we can have money in the conventional bank.
Okay.
And one more thing is like I also heard that if we put money in the Islamic bank, there are chances like if the bank didn't perform its duty, there are chances that we might also lose what money we put. Apart from the profit or loss, but whatever we have invested, even that might also be lost.
Okay.
So I just want to clarify on that also.
Okay, thank you very much, Brother Muhammad there from the UAE. Sister Noor from Sudan, she asked, if someone is reciting the Quran when the azan is sounded, what he or she should do? Should they leave the recitation?
Reciting the Quran is a voluntary act of worship. It is highly recommended, of course, and it has great virtues. And also listening to the adhan and repeating after the muaddin is similarly a highly recommended act of worship. But here is an interesting fact, which is, since both of them are recommended, this one is limited with a certain time, the later on, which is listening to the adhan.
Yes.
Right? You cannot just play the adhan a while later and listen to it off time and repeat after it and get the same reward. In the sound hadith, which is agreed upon its authenticity, the Prophet ﷺ said, إِذَا سَمِعْتُمُ الْمُؤَذِّنَ فَقُولُوا مِثْلَ مَا يَقُولُ. Whenever you hear the muazzin who's calling the adhan, then repeat after him, say as he say exactly. Then, in another hadith, Nabi ﷺ said, whosoever says after the muazzin finishes his adhan, Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ala ali Muhammad, send the peace and salutation upon the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Once Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give him peace and blessings 10 more times. Then the dua of Allahumma rabba hadhihi ad-da'wati at-tamma was-salati al-qa'imah ati Muhammadan al-wasilata wal-fadila wab'athhu maqaman mahmudan alladhi wa'adta. If you recite this dua after adhan and after repeating after the muazzin, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will grant you the intercession of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He said, "Hallat lahu shafa'ati," or "Wajabat lahu shafa'ati." The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "My intercession will be due for him, or he will be eligible for my intercession on the Day of Judgment." So this is only available upon hearing the muazzin. So that's why it's recommended when you hear the adhan to pause your recitation. Where you can perfectly resume afterward, inshallah.
Okay, and Sister Raihana from Qatar, she says, my sister's husband deserted her. She later on got the divorce from the Islamic court, but this was after months, right? She wants to know how long should be the iddah period or the waiting period for her sister.
Okay, I guess let's join this with the Sister Muna's question from Kingdom of Saudi Arabia about divorce and the proper way of divorce and so on. First of all, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, الطلاق مرتان. Unlike what most people think, that divorce is 3 times. No. The reversible or revocable divorce is only 2 times. The first and the second time. Where there will be a iddah,